Good morning, and we are welcome from the holidays. Are you ready now?
Yeah, 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 ready.
You are all ready. Good. A quick review based on what we did the last time. Just tell me what we did the last time. Where are we? Your understanding and where you had issues. Today we'll handle this topic 4. Then we'll review what we have done. After that, we'll prepare for our next meeting, which is midterm exams. I hope you agree with that. I'm waiting for your response. We will have midterm next week. I'll complete this topic with you. Then we go by what we have done for reviewing, then we prepare ourselves for the next meeting for the midterm. Do you agree? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So tell me where we got to the last meeting, where you had issue. Let me explain quickly, then move to the next. Alex, any question? Where we got to the last time? Alex, I'm waiting for you. Alexander, or you are not active. You have connected and you're doing something different, eh?
No, I'm here,
Okay.
sir.
I'm asking where we got to the last time, and is there any question based on how we did the last time?
But I think I'm okay. I can't actually remember, man.
You can't remember. No problem. You have used all the days for holidays. So no problem. You have enjoyed the holiday to erase what you learned and whatever. Okay, so we are here now. This is software. In computing, there are two main components. One is called hardware and another is software. We have understood the hardware now, and this is the software. The software is a component that justify the performance of hardware to suit your needs. So if you want a computer, it's not the hardware that can process. It's not the hardware that can produce the work you are looking for. It's a software, different type of software that can determine the job you want the computer system to do for you. So in short, the hardware is a skeleton that houses the software. Software is a program that supports the hardware to run and generate exact tasks to suit your needs. These two components work together. And in computing is a system, means different components connected together. This means the hardware is not there, the software cannot function. And the software is a component that justifies what your organization can perform. Without the software, the hardware is skeleton and is useless, cannot be used for anything. Software here can be defined as any component in computing that can be seen but cannot be touched. So any component that supports your day in and day out activities that can be seen, not touchable, is called software. This component made the hardware to function to meet your needs. Every organization always considers this software first when setting up computer system. Why? Because it is a software that justifies what type of activities that can be performed in your organization. So, for example, your phone, you have WhatsApp, you have different things. And put in mind that as WhatsApp, we have different versions. Some phones cannot handle some of the versions of WhatsApp. This means that the software is more powerful than the hardware. It's a software that justifies whether the system, the computer system, is out of date or not. There are two key types of the software. One is called system and another one application. Two key types of computer software, application software, and system software. The system software is the one that sits on top of the hardware. Then application software sits on top of the system software. It's like human being. The bones are hardware, blood, system software, fresh application software. The application software, another name for it is called user-oriented software. And the system software is called system-oriented software. So when you hear system-oriented software in computing, refer to system software. Then user-oriented refers to application. The application is the one that supports our day in and day out activities. Then the system software links hardware and application program together. As I said, the system software is like the blood. It's impossible that the human being can live without blood. The bones is there, the flesh is there. Without blood, the two cannot link and it cannot function. This means when you buy a computer system by default, you have the hardware component and system software. Then later, you can buy the application software to suit your needs. So you can see the icons here. These are the software. In computing, the software is written. We write software. And those who are behind this are called computer programmers or software engineers. Then hardware are manufactured. We don't write hardware, we manufacture hardware. And then you, the engineers, computer engineers, you are behind the hardware aspect. Computer software, as I said, divided into two: application and then the system software. Applications are those meant for a specific business activities. Example, CorelDRAW, word processing, payroll system, game, WhatsApp, in that order. Then system software is a type of software that acts as an intermediary between the application and hardware. Different categories of this system software. Example, see, we have operating systems, utility, and compilers. So this is software divided into two main types: system software, application software. And the system software consists of operating systems, utilities, and compilers. We sometimes interchange system software with operating system, but put in mind that system software consists of operating systems, utilities, and compilers. Examples of these operating systems are Windows, DOS. Then example of utilities are antivirus. The compilers are those used by programmers to translate one language to another or one level of system to another. So this is how computer software are grouped or is grouped. In nature, software is plural, or software are plural by default. You don't add S to software. Computer software, as I said, is different from hardware. While software is written, hardware is manufactured. Good. Now let's see operating systems. This operating system here, and we normally interchange with this. So in computing, when you say operating system, normally refer to system software, because that is a proper part of the system software. These operating systems supervise all the complexity of hardware components. The operating systems supervise the overall operation of computer system. So in computing, a component that control application programs, hardware, is operating system. The function of this operating system, the two key functions, is to provide what is called virtual machine environment. And this virtual machine environment, you can be at any distance where you can easily control. That makes it easier to handle the hardware component or any component. So operating system provide virtual machine environment, and this virtual machine environment give you an interface to interact with the computer system, to interact with the hardware component. So two functions of the operating system provide virtual machine environment. This enables users to control hardware components. And two, operating systems hide all the compressed components of the hardware. So when you are using the computer system, you can't see the mouse, internal component moving from one place to another. You can't see the processor skeleton moving from one place to another. You can't see the memory performing its activities by showing the component. No, everything is hidden by the operating system. So operating system provide two main functions. One, virtual machine. Two, high complexity of hardware components. Without this operating system, whenever you are using a computer system, you see the internal cable showing when you are linking or clicking something, you see how the movement will be. But the operating system hides all these complexities. That's why, like human being, you can't see the bones, you can't see the veins. Everything is hidden by the blood and then the fresh as you can see. I may mention that the OS has two main, or system software has two main functions. One is virtual machine environment, and the another one high complexity of the hardware component. So always the human being, we are here, users, we are here. Then we control the hardware component via operating systems. So we are always on top of the operating system to control the hardware component. And the users here, we always use commands like save, copy, delete, then goes through this operating system. Print, if you want to print, the printer is the hardware component connected somewhere. But you, the user, issue print via operating system, then instruct the hardware printer component to perform. Now, the virtual machine environment here is to provide interface between you and the hardware component. So you can see this user here. You are interacting the operating system via the virtual machine environment. When a user or expert is using a computer system, he or she is not interacting the hardware, but rather the operating system. So put in mind that whenever you're using a computer, you are not instructing the hardware component directly, but you use the operating system. That's why developing operating system is very tedious, unlike normal applications. These operating systems or the virtual machine environment manages all the computer hardware resources, such as the memory, processor, secondary storage, input and output devices. So the virtual machine environment as a function of operating system enables you to control or manage the processor that convert data into information, primary storage and secondary storage, as well as input and output devices. The popular type of operating systems are Unix and Microsoft Windows. And these are developed or written by different organizations. By default, when you have Windows, you have DOS. The DOS comes before Windows. Unix also another operating system from different company that normally used for workstation servers like how Windows also. So in your computer, you can have different operating system that can perform different functions for you. But the job of every operating system is to learn hardware and application programs together. We have different operating systems for different applications or machines. How do we interact with operating systems? Users tend to interact with operating systems, and every user interacts with operating system via what is called user interface, which are developed by operating systems. We support different categories of users, professionals, to have access to the internal power of the computer system. There are different interfaces, different interfaces that support you to interact with the operating systems. One, command line interface, and this is the DOS environment. The DOS environment here supports you to interact with the computer systems. The DOS environment looks like this example. This is how DOS looks like. And this is normally used by experts like you. You use the DOS as internal part to control your computer system. So the DOS, as I said, used by more professionals like you. You want to control the integral part. If you are using Windows, the DOS is the back end that controls Windows and all the programs in your computer system. So always experts use this side. Professionals use this side to manage all the software seated on the computer, specifically when you are using Windows application. When you are using Windows software, when you are using Windows software. Good. We are back on this. So users interact with the computer system via operating system, command line interface. You have seen it. And two is graphical user interface. The graphical user interface are the pictures. So what you could see on the screen now, Windows environment, where you have icons, these are graphical user interface. The desktop where you have icons, but the command line interface, you don't have icons there. The black screen, normally for experts. Then the next one, touch base or direct manipulation interface, where you press the icon, touch, you use your thumbprint to press the icon. So here, this is our graphical user interface. You can press some tab or some icons, then it will work for you. Some commands, you just press it, and that's called touch or direct manipulation interface. Then the other one is called anthropomorphic. Here, use the form like voice, gesture, symbols, how you manipulate or tell yourself, then the system operates for you. So as of 2026, these are the different options that can support you to interact with your computer systems. Command line, graphical user interface, touch-based or direct manipulation, then anthropomorphic. So you can see the person here interacting with the computer system. And here it says help. That means the person is using the DOS environment, very tedious, it's invalid command when you press something not known by the system, it will not accept. But the graphical user interface, you can just be clicking on a lot of icons you have never experienced before, and the system will work for you. If this one does not operate, you try the best. But the other side, unless you understand the keys, the commands, before it can work for you. Command line interface uses interface or command by giving examples. You type those there. And this command line interface normally called DOS. DOS is acronym, which means this operating system. One of the popular oldest operating system that links hardware and application programs together. Any question on these operating systems? Any questions? We are moving too fast. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Sabri, the touch base, is it how we like touching the keyboard or the screen touch?
Okay, screen touch. Look
Okay.
at the second one, graphical user interface. So you see this, you go to menus. Have you seen it? Then the menus, you can select whatever you want here. That is a graphical user interface. But this touch base are only icons where you just use your thumbprint, you press it, then explore the content for you. Here, graphical user interface here If I want to create a new file, I can just go to File, New. That is graphical interface. But here, you have to press an icon on the screen. You press a symbol. Moment that one is pressed, then execute that specific option for you. So, for example, this is how it is. So, moment you press this, it will execute it. Moment you press this, you understand it? And you can also, you're aware that you can get all this from a menu. You can go to File, select this and that. But the type base are icons like this, like the thumbprint, the touch screen. And you see the touch screen, every environment has some small icons. Moment you click on a particular icon, you move to the next stage for next option or to execute a specific option for you. Are you okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
okay. Good. So as an expert in the field, you need to understand these different types that will support you to interact with your computer systems. I've mentioned that we have 4 ways as of 2026. The command line, that's the DOS environment, graphical user interface. I hope you've heard Windows 95.
No, sir.
Oh, my friend, you should have control in your field. The DOS in the past, you were using DOS environment, Windows 3.5, those old. Then Windows 95 came in. That's where we experienced graphical user interface. This time, everything you use in the form of pictures. You go to Windows menus, then everything, you see pictures there. Then advanced form for that is touch base. So the touch base, like the icon, you could see it in your phone. How you have advanced up to this system, where you just press, everything is about icon. You press one icon. This time there's no menus. You see your phones, the menus have been replaced with touch and the arrow. So when you press any icon on the screen, then activate something in that order. And that is called touch base. So the touch base is a technique that supports you to just use your thumbprint to touch. And then the other side, you have to use the mouse to operate. Are you okay? And then the intro means voice. So the intro means maybe you say open WhatsApp. Then it will do it for you automatic. Type this for me. It will do that for you. Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Good. If there's any question about these operating systems. You are going too fast. Somewhere differentiate between system-oriented software and user-oriented software. Somewhere Ferry, I hope you are with us. Can you differentiate between system-oriented software and user-oriented software? Somewhere, are you here?
Hello.
Yes, I'm waiting for you. Differentiate between system-oriented software and user-oriented software.
Okay.
Can you yes, no?
No, sir.
Can you yes, no?
No, sir.
Okay, NS, can you help? NS, Nana, can you help?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A little explanation. So with
Okay, let's hear you.
the system software is an intermediary between the hardware and the software.
No. Did you hear the question?
The difference between system and user
As a
software.
system-oriented software and user-oriented software. Are you okay with that?
Then no,
Are you
no
okay?
idea. Yes, sir.
NS, are you okay with the question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's hear you.
Sir, please, you can pass it on. No idea, sir.
Pass it on to him. Tell me.
Sir,
Class rep.
I'm sure there might be an answer.
Class rep. Class rep. I'm waiting.
Sir, can I help?
Yes, help.
The system-oriented software are designed to control the computer itself.
Good. Example.
Example is the Windows.
Good. Then let's go to the other one.
The user-oriented are designed to help the user.
The other ones will help user, but you have not finished the last statement.
The user-oriented ones,
Mm-hmm.
they are more like the applications that the
Yes,
user
you are
uses.
now talking. They support user day in day out activities. They are the applications.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Good. This topic is called software, so I'll not waste my time here. Everything here is soft. You can easily understand everything. So I'll run fast here, then we do review for the missing. File, process, and virtual machine, and virtual memory, rather. File, process, and virtual memory. When you say file in computing, it's anything on a storage device meaningful to you. And then the process is the step-by-step approach that supports you to take any task in the computer system. So file and process are the two important resources of a computer system that support the user. You use the computer system because of files. You use the computer system because of processes. And the processes are the step-by-steps. If you want to shut down the computer, you go to start, shut down. Those step-by-step are called processes. Without processes, nobody can use the computer. And these are the important components that support you, the user. And then the file is how you store your word. Anything on a storage device meaningful to you is called a file. These two processes, however, are both physical resource, but virtual resource created by operating system. And the process, the files are all created by operating system. File is anything on a storage device meaningful to you. File enable you to organize your work. File support you to store your information in an organized approach. And file consists of 0 or more record group as one. This is because I can create a file in Word and save it without any content. It's a file. I can create a file and type something. Itself called a file. So computing, a file is anything on a storage device meaningful to you. It consists of 0 or more records grouped as one. And every file has a unique name that supports you to uniquely identify. And this also prevents duplications. So in computing, you can never create a file called Simmons at a specific location, then the next time you create the same Simmons at the same location. No. Computer hates duplication of files. And each file has a unique name that identifies what you have created. And anytime a file is created, automatically the system justifies where it has created, who created it, at what time, and other attributes that support you to uniquely identify it or locate it when during searching. Some of the functions provided by operating system for dealing with a file include: once a file is created, you can rename it, and this is the job of operating system. You can move it from one place to another. You can edit the content. You can check what is available inside the content. You can also protect your file. All these are functions of operating system. So operating system has some functions that can support you to manage your files. And this include rename, remove, edit, update, display content, and protect. And I may mention computer hates duplication of names or files. And since it has settings, the best thing to manage files in computing is to group them. And this is called directories or folders. A directory is an empty space in computing created purposely to store files. A directory is a cabinet, an empty location created purposely to save files. So, for example, the default folder called documents, if I have a file called Simmons today, I can never create a file in Word also called Simmons again. But I can create another folder called maybe 2026. Then I can have Simmons there. I can also have Simmons in a folder called documents. So directories support you to create or store files in different contexts. And another advantage of directory is to speed searching. When you create directory before your files, it supports you to locate your work easier. And this directory have different hierarchies. We have something called root directory. That means when you save something directly on a pen drive, the drive letter, which could be E or D. When you save a file directory on hard disk, the drive letter by default is C. We call it root directory. Any directory that comes after this root is called main directory. We can have subdirectory, sub, anyhow. For example, Ghana, if you want to store all the schools in Ghana, there are a lot of schools with the same name, but different regions. So here, you can have Ghana as a main directory. Then you create different regions as subdirectories. Then each region, you can also have different schools in that order. So this is a root directory. In computing, a root directory is any directory that has a drive directory on it. An example is what you see. The drive here in computing is any letter with column behind it. So when you have C column in computing, we call it drive. And a drive is a place or location where your files are processed or stored, managed. And this is called root directory. You can have files on this. And root directory here, we can also have main directory under the root. root dietary, we can have main dietary. Under main dietary, anything created is called sub-dietary. So let's say Ghana has a main dietary. The regions are main sub-dietaries. And under each regions, we can also have zone. The zones are sub-sub in that order. And these are data dietary structure. Dietary structure, we have root. And this is the root, we have main, we have sub. Now, this is a far. A far is a sub, or a far is always inside dietary. This means a dietary is higher than a far. A far consists of 0 or more records. So another definition of far is a group of records. What's record? Record is a group of fields. What's a record? Record is an item within a file. What's a field? A field is an item within a file. What is a field? A field is a group of bytes or characters. And then the smallest unit in an information system is bit. 8 bits form 1 byte or character. So you can define any of these based on the structure. This is the file hierarchy. The highest file followed by records, fields, this, that. So a group of these form this, group of this in that order. Good. These things are practicals here. Receive files. The next one is directories or folders. And I say it's an empty space created purposes to store files. We have main, sub, etc. The purpose of a directory is to group files and also speed sections, like how I said. There are 2 graphical approaches for drawing or making directories. One is a vertical and another horizontal. So, for example, this is vertical structure of a directory. This is the root. This is the main. This is a sub. And we have sub here. And this is a vertical. And then horizontal means the U will be somewhere here. Then the directories will be somewhere here. The subdirectories in that order. So based on this, there's a case study here. Case study here that shows how you can design or draw a directory structure. Directory graphically show how files are stored to speed up searching or to speed searching. You are being contracted by a company to store multinational associated files in your computer. The programs are to store 3 political parties from 3 different countries in Africa. The project must be created on an external drive called YE. So the YE is the root directory. A project title called Afric Demo, which is the main directory, from 3 different countries on your own. And the 3 different countries will be sub-directory. Each country must have 3 political parties. And that one will be sub-sub, a file of your choice. And each sub also you will have a file there. Each political party must also have a file called A. So here is very nice case study. This is how it should be. The root directory is called Afric. The root directory is the E. Then the main directory is Africa Demo. Then the subdirectory are the 3 countries. And say each country must also have subdirectories. And then the squares are the subdirectories. The circles are the files. So it says that each country must also have a file. Each party must also have a FAR. And this is how it should be structured. So this is how a dietary food and FARs works. Any question on this? Any question? If I give a case study with different context, I believe you can design this. Take your time, read the case study, look at the answer. This is the case study, and this is the answer. If there's any question, let me explain.
Sir, please, I don't really understand the case study.
Okay. Here says, I'm coming here. Okay. There are two graphical approaches. Have you seen this? Two graphical approaches for developing or displaying directories or folders. Have you seen this side?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good. One is vertical and another horizontal. The graphical approach are the hierarchy charts. And this is how the vein or vertical approach looks like. Your question says, illustrate your answer in a vertical graphical approach. The case study shows that you have been contracted by a company to store their work or your work on drive E, and the E is the root directory. C is the hard disk and normally the root directory. So here, if I have K column will be the root directory. So if the question is say the root directory should be M, then here will be the M column. And the case study also says that with a title called Africa Demo. So this is the main directory. And here is the main directory. Are you okay? We are designing a chart.
Yes, sir. I'm following.
Good. We are designing a chart. We have seen the root, the main. The case study shows that the main must have 3 countries. And this symbol, rectangular symbol, shows the countries. So these are folders or directories. This is a folder or a directory. Then the case also continues that each country must have 3 directories or 3 political parties. And these are the 3 political parties as a directory. And each country must also have a FAR. So this symbol stands for a FAR. If you read the case, it shows each political party must have a FAR called A. So I use that symbol. If you look at this side, here I use rectangle or square as a directory, circle as what? FAR. So where you see circle, these are FARs. Rectangles are directories or folders. That's the symbol I've used. So when you come here, if you read the case study, these are FARs. These are directories. These are directories. Take your time and read the case study again. I'll give you about 2 minutes. Read the case study, link it to the read the case study and link it to the answer. Have you understood now? Have you understood now? Yes, no.
Sir, it's clear now. It's clear now.
Good. Good. So put in mind our midterm, there will be question on this. I'll have the case study. Then you develop this. Most organization, when you go there, you see this chart that shows where files are stored. So, for example, if you are looking for this file in Ghana, the secretary or the one who is always behind the machine is not there. You just go to drive E, go to this side, then you locate it there. It's just a power of hierarchy chart that supports you to locate it easier. So this is a graphical approach that shows how files are stored. So put in mind, I already framed this question for me, Sam. Now let's see, we have understood file, let's see process. Processes are how things work through in a computer system. It's how the CPU or the processor execute a command. Whenever you issue a command in a computer system, it goes through several stages. And doesn't mean that you can tell the computer that take this minute or that. It does it automatic. So when the process is activated or command is performed, the computer will be executing and the user can do a lot of things, issue more commands at the same time. So for example, here, the system is running. You have issued something. Then once the system is running, it will be ready. Moment something is issued, the system will block for new input in that order. This shows how process work in a computer system. First is ready or running. Something is running. And once something is running, the system will be ready and block what is running, or once something is running, the system will be ready for new input. And once it's ready for new input, you can issue maybe word. Once word is executed, the system will ready then block what is ongoing to allow new one ready here to run another thing. So once another program is also executed, the system block it for you to be ready or make the system ready for new command. To execute it, when that one is executed or run, it blocks it in that order. So this is how it works. That's why one person can run 2 or more programs simultaneously. So process is created by executing program on the CPU. Only one in the earlier or previous version, only one system was able or process able to work at a time. But today, with advancement in the Windows and other operating systems, you can run 2 or more programs simultaneously. And where a user can manage 2 or more programs at the same time is called multitasking. So in computing, when you write multitasking or multiprogramming means a situation where one person can run 2 or more programs at the same time. One person can run 2 or more programs at the same time, called multitasking. Good. All those I'm jumping are easier. For example, Windows here is very simple. And then icons, all this side where I'm jumping are all easier environment for you. You can easily operate. You read once, Windows types. These things are very simple. Do you understand this? This is not difficult to you. I hope you know it. The recycle bin, an empty space that hold deleted files. Good. And folders. The drawback here is that when something is deleted from the recycle bin, since the recycle bin is on a hard disk, you can get it. But if you did something on a movable drive, like pen drive or any movable drive, that work will not go to the recycle bin again. It means it's gone forever. So always be extremely careful when deleting something on the storage device. These are some examples of operating systems. There are different operating systems, some meant for mobile device. Like your mobile phone operating system is not the same as the one on desktop, laptop, in that order. These are examples of operating systems. Good. All this side are straightforward, not difficult. Application software are those that support our day in, day out. Different environment with different naming files. The generic name for this software that supports us to manipulate text is called word processing. So when you hear word processing, it means any application that can support you to manipulate text. You type text, you can format, manage it anyhow. Practical example of this word processing is MS Word. When you create a file in MS Word, the name is called document. And MS Word consists of pages. There's something called desktop operation. That's a generic name. Any software program that supports you to develop, design, implement, or develop graphics, newspapers, magazines. That program, the generic name is called desktop publishing program. Example of this desktop, CorelDRAW, MS Publisher. And then names are there, consists of this. We have spreadsheet, that is a generic name. An example of this spreadsheet is Excel Lotus. And this Lotus Excel consists of pages as a file name. The file name for spreadsheet called book. Books consists of sheets in that order. So these have files or application program with the associated generic names and specific file name. Document preparation, spreadsheets, all this side. Very simple, very simple. Good. So that is about software. Any question as we highlight areas for our next meeting? Any question about the software? I'm waiting. We have Sam next meeting. So,
Sir, please.
tell me.
Sir, please. The minister, how is it going to be?
Tell me, how do you want it? Good. I'll project the questions. You write the questions. When finished, you snap it and send it to me.
Okay, sir.
So I want you to write.
Please, on a sheet of paper.
Yes. And that sheet should contain your name and ID, your program level, and then the date you write.
Okay, sir.
I've noticed that when you do online question or exams, or online exams, and you ask students to type, they always copy exactly from the internet supported by AI and give to you. Then when it comes face-to-face writing, sitting down writing exams, they are unable to perform. So my strategy is the question will be projected.
It's not easy.
Why? Is that it's not easy? I didn't get you. What did he say?
Yes, sir. It's not
Maybe
easy.
he says it's not easy because
I'm opening the question for you. You are in your own gato. Just copy for me. Well, you can make a lot of reference. That one, I'm not there, but final exams will not be like that. So you find a sheet, you write the answers. When you finish, you snap and send to me. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you have a place on the e-learning to upload the questions for me when you finish?
Unless, sir, unless you open it for us.
Like what?
Like you put the questions there.
I'll put the question there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going there. So you can guide. Hmm.
So you put
And
the question there, then the reply will come. So when we
I'll put the question at which side? Let me share it then.
There's a section there for you to upload
so
questions.
so the lecturers, I don't know how your portal be like.
Mm-hmm.
Because your portal is different from we the students.
Okay. Yes, we should have some access. And when I gave assignment, you were able to have it.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
Okay. Okay. So let me see. Uh,
Da.
okay. I posted something. You all respond to me quickly. You type your name, enter. Just your name as a response. Then let me see whether we'll have it. I hope you heard me. Reply with your name. And let me see how it will be.
Uh,
Oh, you are not there. You are not going to that side. It will take more time.
no.
Okay. So you get the reply and let me see how the
Uh,
approach will be.
Thursday, Microcomputer. Oh.
Sir,
Yes.
please, on my side, you haven't activated the reply button.
Oh,
Oh, you have to make it an announcement.
yes, it's under the announcement.
You make it
Under the announcement, but there's no reply button.
Then this is yours. Okay, let me see.
Yes.
Reply. So I have to do
network running slow.
display reply flat oldest new nested form.
So maybe display reply.
I'm looking for that one. No. As it come.
Okay.
As it come.
Check.
No, sir.
No, sir.
But why am I not seeing the list?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Please, can you I think you can delete this one. Let's create new one. I think I saw add reply when we were creating it.
Reply.
I think I saw add reply when we were creating it, but I didn't. I think
Okay.
you didn't click on it. So
Okay. Let me start quickly another one and see what happened.
yes.
Ah, now you should have even buy the food. If you buy the food, everything is like everything is not in the time. When there's a seafood at every house right. Is it okay now? Is it okay now?
So no, the same thing.
Display description on course page. But you can see it. Can you see it?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, if you can see it, that is okay. So that's the key thing I'm looking for. And then I was thinking there will be option whereby you can attach file. I was thinking there will be
If the reply is open, there will be, if you open the reply will send you to place that you can upload the file.
okay. Then
I don't know if you can do it announcement. If you can leave the forum and then do it announcement.
I've
Yeah,
done
I
one in
think
the
the announcement
announcement.
will be better because announcement it will
Yeah, the
come straight.
announcement is better. So say do it like announcement.
Announcement, I've done one also in announcement. I've just done one in announcement and still. I've done one in the general announcement, one in the forum.
So please, I'm still not
You are
getting it.
still what?
There's no reply listening here.
That one is what looking at content. Same content. And you are saying the reply is there. You should be able to submit, eh? That's what you are saying, eh?
Yes, sir, if the reply is there, you can.
Okay. Let me call the guy and see, eh? We online. We haven't finished. the guy is not responding. So,
Sir,
The way you say you do the assignment,
what is
like
it?
if we go to our dashboard.
Are we to submit it now?
No,
No, I'm trying how you respond
he's just trying how so that if we can use this platform.
to
Oh, okay.
attach and attach. Because I've seen attachment here. It's possible. Attachment is here. Maximum
But sir,
attachment.
please, do you log in as a lecturer, or because if you log in as a lecturer, then you should see that features that we.
Yes. That is my whatever. My right. Login right. Okay, but I believe by next week, if there's that option is there, we'll resolve it so that when you finish, you send it via that side for marking. I hope you're okay. But the first time I sent something via this, how did you respond? Ernest, can you share with us? The last time when I sent something, you were able to respond. So how did you respond?
So I think that time the reply option was there. When you press on the announcement, you could see that there's an option for you to reply. But with this, we can't see it. We can't see the reply option. Yes.
The same thing I can't see. I could see replies.
So please, I think I've seen it.
I've seen replies here, but it doesn't give.
No, I think I saw the add discussion too. I think add discussion topic.
You saw.
So add discussion topic.
And that is where when you go here, you type the topic. And that one is what I used to send something and I've not been able to see anything. So if you go here, then the subject like whatever, then the content. So the question could be somewhere here. Then you post. So I'm looking for the reply where you have that control. You have the attached files and everything here. But I'm looking for how you can reply, send forum post notification, no editing. Start this week. This is where you should have seen the reply for you to.
Please, as them where they write more, can you click the more and see whether
Where? Where is more? Here.
uh
This is what is there. Have you seen it?
can you check permissions?
I've gone there. Uh-huh. Are you seeing the content?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. But it's strange. You should have, by default, moment something is posted, you should have reply there. So I'm asking, it's possible you should have the reply. Mhm. Well, if it fails to work for us, by next week, it's possible we'll find a solution. So what I'll do is I'll send a question through like what I've done today. And you said today everybody can see it. Yes, no. Can you see the question I posted?
Yes, we can see.
Good. So the only thing that is not showing is how you can reply and then send. So what I was saying is that you write the questions on a paper, you snap it, then you send via that side. We'll find the solution. Because it should be available. Like you see mine here. Have you seen reply here? How you see reply? Can you see reply from mine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It should be the same thing to yours. So the moment you click here, then you can respond accordingly.
Mm.
You can go to advanced where you can attach
a file or something.
Have you seen advanced here? Here's where you do it. Advanced, then you can attach files. Please, are you following? When you get it, when that right is given, you go to reply, then advance. See how the advance work. This first, you go to, if you see the reply, from here, then you go to advance, where you attach. Advance is here. Good. So here's where we have how we seen it. The files here,
Yes, sir.
you attach
Yes,
your files from here. So
yes,
once it's done, you come to this side and do it. So what we are looking for is how you can get the reply so that you respond to it accordingly. So when you are sending, like here, subject, then your ID, your name will be here. Provide whatever you want from here, then you attach it straight. I don't have any thing here that deny me from post. Everything is in time.
Sir,
Yes.
so what you are seeing on your screen is the default settings. So it
It's
has been
what?
done in a way, the default settings.
Okay.
It has been done in a way that only you can reply. Because
And
you are
this,
the one sending.
yes, that's my level of right. And I
So
believe,
so there's a button that has to be activated to enable us to also engage in the conversation.
and where can
So
you get it?
unless you navigate the tabs one by one from the settings, then maybe you see whether it is hidden somewhere.
I've gone to this side also. See settings here, and I posted something. This announcement we are talking about. I've gone through all this. These settings for me, then maybe for example, type of the attachment you make, the size, whatever.
So can you check the restrict access?
I'll go to that side. This is it. Is it restrict access? And I've chosen none. And now I'm choosing none. But that is not the issue. I'll make sure that problem will be solved. If not, we'll have alternative. So what you need is how you get reply, then respond to me accordingly. That's what we are looking for. The other time it works, but I don't know why this time it's doing that. You sent it via private. The last time you sent all the work via private. So I don't know why. And I responded, these are what you sent. Oh, can't you see the private there? Like what you used to send the last time. Is it there?
Yeah, so for the current one we sent to you,
The current one is not
reply,
showing.
no, with the reply button for the current one was there.
It's showing or it's not showing?
Showing. It's showing.
It's showing. The current one is a reply one showing yes, no.
Yes.
Oh, I'm waiting for you. Is it showing yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Aha. If the reply is showing, then that's what I'm looking for. Then choose it. Did you choose it? So I was asking, is the reply there to select it and go accordingly? The reply is showing. So choose it.
Yeah, with the old one is showing.
No, I mean the new one.
No, sir, the new one, there's no option of reply at our end.
Aha, that's the question I'm asking.
The new one is not showing, but the old one is showing.
Yes. Yes. That is my question. That can you see the reply? Because I've sent it and then see this one, the second one I sent. You check again, let's see. The moment this one is done, it has been published moments. Now this thing is a learning process. So if you don't go there all the time, you find it difficult to use the environment. Can you see the one I just sent, prepare ahead? Can you? Okay. Let me do last one and see whether The one I just posted. Can you?
No, sir, I still cannot access it.
You can see, but still the reply is not showing.
Yes, sir. I'm
Oh,
even
then it's.
saying, I'm not saying it for me to read.
I can't get you.
I'm not saying it.
But it looks like the old one. Someone has been able to reply because when I'm seeing replies, one and a new one is zero.
Okay, then I did that reply myself.
Oh, okay.
I did that myself. Look at it. I tested and it works. This is how I use Jane. Wait. I'm looking how you can. Because there should be a component like this. I always see this message here. No agent is available at this time. It could be that is the problem. Maybe they are aware of that. But this should always be permanent for reply. It should always be permanent for participant to reply. Okay.
But I think we should have a different alternative to how we answer the question.
You should have what?
We should have a different alternative.
Okay. So, what you do is you can all watch the questions. Then once you finish, you send to me via WhatsApp. Is it that one okay?
Yeah, I think that won't be okay.
Because you not have any challenge.
Yeah.
The questions will be posted here. Then once finished, you send through WhatsApp for me.
Through
You are
WhatsApp,
aware
okay.
time is very, very important. Time factor,
Yeah.
line. Okay, so that's what we do. Any question from the previous or the chapters after what we have done today? The questions, there will be rating side and objectives. Rating side and objectives. Yes. So prepare for that. I've not prepared a question yet, but I'm giving you how the whole thing will be. And then the software, the folder hierarchies, the case study concerning the folder, you should have idea about that. You see similar thing in the mission. Or maybe change the content, but the same thing. So you need to understand how it should be structured. You have vertical and horizontal. You have understood the software. Questions will come from all the topics we have covered, excluding the Excel. The Excel, I need more time for you. Since I've finished this, the rest for Excel.
Okay.
So I have about 10 minutes for you. Still waiting for if there's any question left. If not, then. Okay, so that's God willing next week. Or there's a question. If not, we close and wait for the next meeting. Should we close now? Do you agree? Should we close now? Do you agree? Yes, no.
Yes. So we
Oh,
can be going through and maneuver a way of trying to do this thing.
okay.
Maybe it's from the problem is from us. We have to get time and go through the corners and other things. And
But
if
you
we
have
can also
agreed
consult the
that I'll pose the questions, then you respond via WhatsApp, eh? That's what we do our next meeting.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
If that chance is there, then we will. If not, then we use alternatives. So God willing, next week, see you. Bye.
Okay, sir.
All
Sir.
right.
Right.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Next. Potassium or phosphorus. Phosphorus P and oxygen 2. This is confirm. Oxide, phosphate oxide.
Hello. Please, can you hear me?
Hey, Prezo, we can hear you.
Can hear you.
So the chemistry is on 20 minutes time, 11:30.
The chemistry
So
is
we can
11 o'clock. No, 11:30, sorry, 11:30.
11:30.
Yeah, 11:30 to
When
1:30.
anything come.
so it's 20 minutes time. So we can, if we can stay fine, if we can go off and make sure we come on time.
Let's stay.
Yeah, if you have more data, you can stay.
But you are selling data, so if we short of data, you can supply us.